Okay, now I could see. So actually, as you can see in the screen, I have few things to share, which are some interesting observations, and I was surprised to hear some of the updates from the senior scholars. Okay, let me quickly. I think I'll make it short. I don't make it bored without the content. So as you can see, like the topic I wanted to speak about is the 2022 and 2023, the upcoming, how this MEXT scholarship or the other opportunities, fellowships, so to come to Japan, like due to COVID, there is some different effects across everywhere. You can see like all the corners. So I have some few observations on the top of this. Recently, you have seen our videos on SDG and also the DX fellowship from Hokkaido. You have seen. So my observation is like this Ministry of Education and Sports Science and Tech, MEXT Japan. You might hear like everywhere this effect is there everywhere, and if you see internally. Okay, before going for the observations, let me share about the kind of situation where we are now. We are in February 2022, so the deadline, which will be in April to May, about April May. So about April and May. So we are almost close to the deadlines, and I have some good observations. As I said, I will share so that you can be prepared. The document preparation, some of the students were asking doubts. Actually, I couldn't get time for replying back. I think I'll try to reply soon. There were some proposal documents which is shared for the review. Like some scholars are prepared and they wanted an opinion. So I have shared all the videos previously, like the proposal preparation and document preparation from other speakers also. I think it is the documents are looking good, and some the good news, some scholars got selected again. Some scholars who got selected, they got benefited from us, so from the our videos. So they have got selected this year. They're coming to Japan, so I got the information. I felt very glad to hear these updates. So that is one side. This is all. On the other side, this one, MEXT 2023 is coming up, an embassy route and university route. You might be knowing this too, but I was little bit surprised when I hear this comment about from a senior scholar who is more than 9 years to 10 years. He is in Japan. He completed PhD, masters from MEXT. Now he is in Japan. He may be continuing with a job here, or he has plans to make an own company. So if I say all these things, my observation is like, I mean, when I was interacting with him, the scholar, he said like the university track is better than the embassy track in terms of competition, and also the number of slots. It is a practical issue. So the embassy route and the university route means universities there are more than, I think, I don't know exact number. There are a lot of universities which have university track across the south to north, and all the universities almost. So there are many slots in the university track. Maybe that is one reason. And he said like the embassy track, we, as you all know, even I have come across through university route. The embassy track is like we can't even get a chance to showcase our skill set. So the review or the filtration is completely in a different note in the embassy track, unless your skill set and your university where you are from, all these things are matters. So there is some communication, like one-sided communication, I could say, that is happening. Maybe that is one reason, maybe why this embassy route is more challenging than the university track. And the another one is slots. So I think this is a good, I think you can consider wisely. So that is observation. People from all over, they have completed masters, PhD using MEXT scholarship, and then they are saying these comments. Means I think this is you can consider university track and embassy track equally. And I also have shared what do you call the diversity of applicants. Like when you say the applicants, some of the people like let's say Asians and Europeans and Africa and USA, I think many Australia, like the applicants, each time when I speak to the scholars, they focus on particular universities only. So not all the universities they are considering. Likewise, it is there is a gap in the number of slots and the people who are approaching. There is a gap. So I'm saying like there is universities slots are there, then the scholars, many people, like let's say I'm from India, so at least for India, if I say, most of the Indians will speak about Tokyo or Osaka or Hokkaido, few. So they won't speak about their other institutes across south to north. There are many institutions in the different regions, and the Japanese education system, it works on the holistic plans. Like they plan across the countries, all the universities together as a nation. Most of the development goals. I think it is equally recommended to consider all the universities. So the slots for MEXT will be more for each scholar. So that is one. So the other one I would like to speak about the SDGs. This topic, even recently we had HALT competition, HALT prize competition. It's like a business pitch. So it is from international one we had in Hokkudai. There are many other institutions also. So this is one about SDGs. They are focusing on SDGs of UN, United Nations, UNO. And also DX fellowship, Hokkudai, Hokkaido University. So this one, DX fellowship, Hokkaido University, SDGs and HALT. And even recently I have seen some, I think e-summit, some other summit competitions actually, that is also based on SDG. Basically I am taking the perspective that the government is trying to spread the money across the SDG in terms of SDG, and to boost the education sector and research sector as much as possible. So the funding is, I think the people, many people didn't come, and maybe many people went to other countries, and even they studied from online, means they didn't pay the scholarship. I think they're all funding back. One more reason, there is this extra living support also. So people, the government is giving from MEXT almost 100,000 yen. So I mean to say, like, there is different ways the government is trying to distribute to the scholars to get the to support the scholars and to support the education. So I'm trying to say that one side, the university track, I just find it more reasonable to try seriously and put your efforts. University track. Another one is this SDG goals I am talking, because there are different schemes coming up. Even if you see that Hokkaido University, they have a global forgot the name, I think global 2040 something, coming 20 years or 30 years project. Likewise, and even there is the other MOUs with Hokkaido University, that is with India and in Russia, and this is STSI, and this is RJE3, and this is PAIR, like MITAX in Canada and USA. If you see the similar way, MITAX and other fellowships. Likewise, there are many schemes. The funding is being supported again because of these SDG reasons. So I am highly recommending, like, there may be more such SDG based funding. So keep watching the schools you are interested in, including all the universities in Japan, not just Tokyo. 1 second, there is some audio settings. I could have made this before, it will be louder. Okay, I think it is louder. I don't think it's too much. Okay, so the SDG based fellowships will be more. Definitely, you can keep watching the schools, and even when I speak to some faculty in the university, like they're saying they have some slots. They can hire the master scholars, and mostly master scholars the funding. I think PhD also it is here. So I think there are different things are happening around. So I wanted the participants, sorry, the aspiring scholars to consider this information accordingly, so that you may get benefited. 2023, this one, yeah, I think that is two diverse things I would like to share. You can explore. SDG based growth plans are there in Japan also, like elsewhere. Funding in the different schemes, and MEXT embassy is coming up soon, around May 2022, and university track also be prepared, and yeah, keep seeing the labs, keep tracking the labs updates. Also I'm seeing this fellowship from Kochi, internships for Indians. I think it's not for all, I'm not sure. In LinkedIn they have pasted Pasona, I think Prasona or Pasona Enterprise. If I could see the bookmark, where is this? So Pasona group, I think this is let me see. I think my LinkedIn profile I have responded. You can see Munaswamy Muruge is the LinkedIn profile. Where is this? I think it is not reflecting. Yeah, this one. This is from. This is Alt Utah Electric. This is from posted from Pasona India Private Limited. Pasona, where is this? Pasona. So Pasona India Private Limited, and also there is this the prefectural funding. This is also prefectural funding. This is from Kochi Prefecture. So likewise there are different prefectures, and the governors are taking initiative to get fund and boost the education sector. And also I've seen, I think, few more prefectures in Nagoya. They also have this funding. I come across for masters. Some students are coming, but due to the COVID, I think they will be traveling soon. Hopefully these updates are coming up quickly these days. And yeah, so mostly it is converging to the SDGs, that is sustainable development goals, and the MEXT, that is a Ministry of Education, basically I mean to say. And the regular intakes, they are trying to ramp up the increase in the count, the scholars. I think there are different observations. I don't want to merge in one video. Maybe I'll make it a different way. And also I have got some more suggestions, like nobody told me when I came here, like for admission when I joined in Japan, there are some things which nobody told you how to explore by yourself. It took some time and efforts and some money also. I think I will try to share some of those with my friend. We have experienced recently, and I think there are a few more things, interesting stuff for international scholars being in Japan and who's coming to here. I'll keep it sharing in a different, especially life in Japan related videos. So that's all. Let me see if there is some. This is a beginning slide. Okay, there is some comments or questions? University recommendation. Ajay, are you still online? You can say. For masters, what is the application end date? So university recommendation for Tokyo Tech, actually, let me tell you. So Tokyo Tech and University of Tokyo, these are kind of foremost universities in the query from the YouTube channel, Mr. Ajay. So most of the this university, this especially these Tokyo, the universities are foremost in the application process. So it will be around September to November range mostly. So you can keep checking this one. And application end date, yeah, I think it is already over. That is the early institutions, they release the notifications. And this other name I couldn't read, sorry. Richie I couldn't read. So Pradipta Parya undergraduates, okay. Pradipta san, actually there is another different observation. I think I shared in the recent videos about the self-funded, how the life of self-funded. I have shared about PG students, but the self-funded for UG also there. And local fellowship is very competitive. Local fellowships are also there. Fellowships, it's very competitive, but still it's recommended for UG. And I think there are few more stories. Maybe I'll try to ramp up properly some more observations and share it up. But now I seen like many people are trying for this Korean fellowship because the deadlines are on. And Japan also they are trying. It is UG will be coming up soon, right? So Mr. Ajay, is there any chance to get MEXT this year? Actually this is 2022 now. So 2022 February we are in now. So this year means actually for April 2022 and October 2022, it is almost over deadlines. I think February 20, mostly October 2022 university track also will be over. I remember university track also will be completed. So this year it's difficult. Maybe you can try for April 2023. You can consider for this application will be around this summer. That is you can keep trying from soon, that is from April May. I think that you can consider. Yeah, that's another thing. Pradipta san, I am in class 11. I want to do MEXT undergraduate in physics. What should I do? I have 94% in 10th boards and Bengal board is Kyoto, Nagoya. Actually this is an interesting question and I have got some good updates about these places. So what you are asking is Kyoto. I think Kyoto KOAS, I think Mr. Gaurav has shared in our channel previously the UG fellowship that is university based. You can try. And Nagoya, why I am saying this Nagoya and Kyoto and Tokyo, because Nagoya I came to know it is a hub of the job opportunities, the industrial hub. Most of the opportunities around this place. So the self-funded or the internship based management, if these options will be definitely there. And the prefectural funding, you can check with the school. You can ask that prefectural funding, you can check, so it may be there. So where is this? Did I put delay in the stream? Real time. Oh, 30 seconds delay is there. I'm sorry, the reply will be a little bit delay from the comments. Okay, so this prefectural funding you can check with the schools. Usually there may be some options, I believe. Do I have give up for MEXT undergraduate? EJU, I couldn't recall. I heard this one. EJU. EJU exam. Yeah. I heard this one. I think. Yeah. University for international students. So check with the school actually. This maintenance, it is February 21. Application acceptance has started for 2022 first session. Oh, for UG it started. It shows the JASA website. EJU. Please check. I have to go through and explain you. It's like I am also new for this information, but I am sharing the things which people don't come across in the natural observation. So you can check this one, which is EJU. Let me share in the chat box. I think this link you can check once, and also the schools you can approach the office. They'll usually the thing I understood is that ask the right question. I'm sorry to make fun, but ask the right question to school. These people are really helpful. Exactly the point to point. When you ask some descriptive questions, they tend to get confused. So for getting a good response, it's very good to ask. You short out yourself and then ask them point by point. They will answer very nicely. This is our recent experience. And can I apply for MEXT G30 program together? Actually, G30 program, mostly it is I think this I would say similarly, like mostly the conflict will come when you really join the program, like let's say the final admission confirmation. That time there should be no overlap. Until then I would say, like most of the time, like you keep approaching, because it's after all it's one scholar's ambitious career, right? So keep trying. So keep until last minute keep trying and keep applying, so that it will be helpful. Who knows if there is some opportunities, and if there is some, I think from the official side, whatever I have observed, they will let us know where the moment up to this moment we can keep the overlap with other opportunities, but from there it is almost like a final phase where we have to drop one opportunity. So they will let us know. I think you can try. That's in a short I could say. I think the delay will be there for them to receive the message. So meanwhile, for the today, I think I covered these couple of things, and I would like to share a few more things. I think it is not connecting to the topic. Maybe I'll keep live and speak on Zoom, so that you can also join to me the other time. Maybe I'll switch some other day. We'll keep it live. It's mostly in the weekends. It will be helpful for my schedule also. These days literally getting very congested with the schedules. So Ajay san, good luck, and Pradeep san also good luck. This Russian name I couldn't read this name. R san, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you everyone. Wish you good luck. I think let's see if I can. Yeah, I think I'll see further next time. So wish you good luck. I'm closing for now. The Instagram, I think you can keep posting. I'm little bit getting tricky the schedule, so maybe you please put the numbers or some contacts, so that when I come online I may clear the doubts in one shot. Like once in a while I'll put them alert for these people who are waiting for the questions or discussions. Even one proposal was shared from another scholar, I think, for the comments. So I think I'll reply back soon. I didn't want to disappoint, because I know the pain. Please once check Tokyo Tech University recommendation. It shows April 17. No, it may be not like that. University recommended MEXT. Actually, that is for results. Maybe the application period, actually it is over, because the MEXT is a big shot. Under the MEXT all these universities come. So Thai Tech, it is October 2021. So the deadline is application deadline, where it is October 2020 March 2020 scholarship period. Where is the deadline? April 15 2021. This is not the right one. Application guidelines MEXT University recommended SGU commencing in October 2021. This student application period January to April. This looks interesting. Maybe is it changed last year? Actually, I'm seeing this notice. I'm sharing in the chat box. You can check. In this case, I would suggest you put the mail to this office and put the mail to your professor. Usually they are like a best point of contact. Try to put a mail to the office and the professor in charge whom you're aspiring to work together. So which Instagram account you are using? Instagram account, it is Nimble Prerana. Instagram, mine is actually, you can see, where is my account? I'll put a link here. I think it is there in the description in chat box. It's a Nimble Prerana. I think there is no other name. You can check the name we got nicely in the beginning. I'll put a chat box. Nimble Prerana. Even sometimes I pick up the calls also when I have time from the scholars. Then there is doubt when I couldn't clear with the text. So please, sorry for the delay if there is a reply, but definitely I'll reply and help you out to my best. So yeah, I think that's all. If you have any doubt, please post in the Instagram, Mr. Ajay. I will try to, but this one, just seeing the deadline, you give a try, like try to contact to office and also try to contact to the professor. I think you will get the good response, the actual deadlines if there is something available. So I think I'll close it. You can comment in the video below, even if